Happy Women's Day from all of us here at Sunrise. Now, the second phase of registration for the Malawian elections is underway. The current president, Joyce Banda, took over following President Bingu wa Machirika's death due to a heart attack last year. And one of the parties which will be taking part in the elections is the African Nyasaland Party, which was launched in 2012 to bring change to the country. And joining us this morning is party founding president, Kayira Bwanaissa Kaponda-Karonga. And you at home are most welcome to give us a call on 011-537-9337 or 9338. You can like our page on Facebook or follow us on Twitter as well. I'm very interested, Your Excellency, thanks so much for joining us, in the name change, because looking up on the wires, I noticed that there was a Lawrence Chinga, who is the founding president. So a bit of confusion, and I can see he resembles you, but yet you have a different name. Tell us about the metamorphosis.
I was born Lawrence Chinga. Firstly, before I go any further, let me wish Happy Women's Day.
Thank you.
To all women, especially my president, Madam Joyce Banda, who's leading our country as the interim president until next year in 2014. Let me wish also our Muslim brothers Eid Mubarak as they celebrate the end of the month of fasting.
Certainly. So we're coming back to the name change, the transformation that brought about your new name.
Yes. I was born Lawrence Chinga, and I have now adopted my great-grandfather's name, Kayira Bwanaissa Kaponda-Karonga, as part of my political transformation process.
All right. Let's get into the politics, and particularly the manifesto. Yes, your party is still in its infancy, and you're getting into a political landscape where there is all of just over 30 parties, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So in terms of your ideologies, how is it going to stand out from the current players in that space?
Faith, we are very fortunate. Our party has been the fastest growing party in Malawi since its inception. The reason being is, firstly, what we stand for as a party, as an ideology. We are a social democratic party. We believe private sector is very important for economic growth. Secondly, we have a very robust development plans. We are saying Malawi needs to break away from reliance on grants, donations, and aid as a country. Hence, we are propagating for the second independence as our manifesto.
But that self-reliance will obviously come in what it is that you can, or the value proposition that Malawi has.
Correct.
As you will know, with the South African economy, it's hugely anchored by agriculture, the mining sector, and your primary industries as well. So Malawi, when it comes to your self-development and also the empowerment of the citizens of, or rather the inhabitants of Malawi, what is it that you have to offer investors? You're
very correct, Faith. Malawi,
Cindy, by the way.
Cindy,
yes.
Sorry.
Not at all.
Malawi is a very rich country. A lot of people don't know this. We are a very rich country in terms of resources. I am told that we could be the second largest gas deposits after Kazakhstan in the world. We have a huge mining sector. It's underdeveloped currently. We have a huge agricultural sector which we need to unlock through structured plans. We need to attract investments. We want to be a global player in terms of food production. We want to be the breadbasket of Africa. Although currently we are suffering huge challenges, about almost 50% of Malawians live on 25 US cents a day, which is extreme poverty. Malawi has the fastest growing population. By 2050, will be 50 million Malawians. Hence, we have called our vision, Vision 2050. Donors and investors have loved our plans. That's why I'm going to speak at the G20 summit in September in Russia.
Okay, we'll talk about the content of that speech that you'll be delivering at the G20, but we quickly want to take messages on our social medium, and Faith is standing by. Over to you, Faith.
I know I look like Faith, but it's actually Andrew here on Facebook. And we asked, what are your views on Malawi? Lots of people speaking. Zipiwo says, I think people of Malawi will vote out Joyce Banda. They want to be ruled by a male president, but their votes will be the strongest power to say who will rule. Siabulela says, they should vote for someone who will uplift the country, boost its economy, and create employment, ending hunger and suffering. Snoper says, what Malawi needs is a leader who will develop and unite people. It doesn't matter who rules. I know they are politically unstable now, but there's always a way of coming out of it. McDonald says Joyce Banda is not a good leader as other countries think. She's failed Malawians in different ways. Cost of living is too high, no security, no medication, hospitals, hunger, and so many things are wrong. She's a dictator after Mugabe. What she thinks is to enrich herself, traveling right, left, center, spending taxpayers' money. So lots of comments coming through about the Malawian election. Do keep them coming, and we will read them out. Back to you, Sins.
Thanks so much, Andrew. That was so cute. It might look like Faith. But just getting back into our discussion, Malawi is a landlocked country with Zambia and other countries. I'm sure that you would want to have bilateral agreements, some form of synergy and inter-trade before we even look externally for foreign donors and investors. What plans do you have there?
You're very correct, Cindy. One of the things that we are doing as a party is forming party-to-party relations with our neighbors. We're in discussions with Chama Mapinduzi in Tanzania. We're going to resolve, by the way, the Lake Malawi debacle with Tanzania. We are neighbors. We are related. We're in discussion with Frelimo in Mozambique to unlock Malawi to the Indian Ocean. I'm here in South Africa a lot of time because there are about 5 million South Africans, Malawians living in South Africa. And also we are forming a relationship with the ruling party here in South Africa. You see, these issues, we can easily together, as an African continent, lift our country, our continent, out of the challenges we face together as Africans.
Yeah, but the 2014 Malawian elections are imminent. Have you had sufficient and adequate time to prepare, to lobby? You yourself have been in exile for many years here in South Africa. Now, going back, are you in tune? Are you really intricately sensitive to the issues of the Malawian people?
Yes, Cindy, I am. We are more than ready. In fact, we're ready even tonight. If we are to be called to govern, we are ready to govern. We have plans which donors have loved, have supported. We have what we've called the mega plan, Malawi Economic Growth Action Plan, which is equivalent to the NDP in South Africa, which is our Vision 2050. We're ready to govern. I am in touch with the people in Malawi. We must not forget that I'm a former pastor of the Assemblies of God. I'm an ordained minister. I have a lot of roots in the church. I'm a traditional leader. That's why I carry my flywheels. So yes, we are in touch with the people in Malawi. We're in touch with the suffering of the people. But I must mention that the president has done a very good job in terms of maintaining our and repairing our damaged international relations. We have re-established our relationship with Britain. The British High Commissioner is back in Malawi. She's established very good relations with America, and the donors are quite happy. But in everything, we always need someone else to take the economy or the country to the next level.
All right.
And that's what we want to do.
All right, I guess it's only suffices that we must wish you well and good luck.
Thank you.
In your contestation of the elections next year. But thanks indeed for making time this morning.
Thank you.
Now we're speaking to Kayira Bwanaissa Kaponda-Karonga of the African Nyasaland Party, and you can continue our discussion and maybe look at their manifesto. You can go to their website and let us know what you think. They promise better education for all, healthcare, better life and justice as part of their manifesto priority points. So let us know what you think on Facebook and Twitter.
Thank you so much, Cindy. Now, if you've just joined Sunrise and you've just woken up, happy Women's Day. I hope you're having a relaxing day at home. Of course, we do have that wonderful Women's Month competition for you. You can win yourself one of 2 hair care hampers, courtesy of Dr. Miracle.